what do you really want to do? And I knew I just wanted to help people like myself get the things that I was able to get and really benefit from, but there was so much more out there that I knew was available that I wasn't able to get my hands on because of gaps in the system, because of lack of knowledge, because of lack of access for whatever reason. And I wanted to be that person to help other people get that. And so, I have a multitude of reasons of why I'm here today. And it's funny how you were talking about how in the beginning when we would present this, it would say, we're here to master our skills and expand our knowledge and create these united communities. And that's true. I mean, that really is true. And we have done that. We're continuing to do it. We'll never stop doing that, but it changes over time. For me, that first picture there up on the top left, it's my little sister. Well, she's 28 now. She's not so little anymore. She'll always be the baby. But, I think about growing up with her and how that changed her life and how she grew up knowing that Lizzie was like everybody else and it was no big deal. And I remember her friends would come over to spend the night, and I think they were just kind of blown away when they saw me and saw her climbing on my chair and saying, there's her joystick, don't touch the joystick, but you can sit on her lap if you want to. Or I'm gonna go help mom, get Lizzie's pajamas on and get in bed. You guys wanna come watch? And so of course I'm like, okay, they're gonna watch, or she would help me, cut up my food, and she was 4 and 5 years old, but it was just commonplace for her. And so her friends would come over, they wanted to be my friend too, but then we all know those girls and those boys now, and it's life, everybody's just different, they bring different things to the table. I think about my friend Erica, she's at the bottom left. Unfortunately Erica passed a year ago. She and I grew up together. She's got the same disability, medical diagnosis, spinal muscular atrophy that I do. And Erica struggled a lot in life. She struggled so much because she just wanted companionship. She just wanted to be fully accepted, and that's so much of what she concentrated on. And I felt like she never really saw herself at her full potential of being able to offer to other people what she was capable of. And so I think about her and I think about she had a great life, but there was so much more that she could have done. And I think about how I want to spread that message, and I want to help people like her just see, the potential that's there and to be, who they fully are. I think about my friend Pam. She's in the middle up there. Pam, it was a huge influence on my life. She's stuffing that pie on my face. She was my counselor at MDA summer camp for 11 years. We were one of the longest camper counselor partnerships that Atlanta MDA camp had seen. Pam, she passed back in early 2001. It was a house fire. She went back in to save her dad, and they didn't make it out. But she had such a wonderful life, and I think about her every single day. But the last that I actually spent physical time with her was a month before her passing, and she was just telling me how much I've changed her life and how she just wanted me to keep doing what I'm doing. She always felt like she wasn't meant to really have children because of all the volunteer work that she did, and working with kids with disabilities and doing a lot with the American Legion. And she said, just like how what you're meant to do in your life, you're here just to spread the message about people with disabilities and how it's not really that big a deal. Yeah, you roll around, but get over it. Yeah, you charge your battery at night. Everybody does. Yours just has to plug into a wall. But she really helped me to see so much of that potential in me. So I'm not going to break that promise to her. I do it for my family, that attractive bunch there at the bottom in the middle. I've got 2 older brothers and, my sister Jessie and, my mom and dad. They have supported me so much, in my life. And they often say, we have such a great sense of humor and we pick on each other in the most loving way. And my brothers are absolute brothers, but they, they have helped me to reach so much potential and so much good in my life and just help keep pushing me forward. They definitely keep me grounded when I am trying to be super Liz and stay up all night long and get things done and help people out when I'm taking the reasons why I'm here today and pushing it to the limit. They definitely keep me grounded and say, save your energy and, save yourself. And, I do it for my friends. There I am, I think that was second grade. Look at that old school wheelchair. So there it is in the top right-hand side. But, all those girls in that picture, they're friends with me now on Facebook. Saw a couple of them, not too long ago at a big old party that we had, just all hanging out. And, they all, they've said to me, our relationships are so real, but they've said going to school with me just, changed their life just because it helps, the whole idea of separate is not equal, really stuck with them. And just knowing somebody that had a disability that approached life in a different way, they were able to see that people are more similar than they are different. And they said just growing up and going through life, it just wasn't that big a deal, for them. And then for those little two at the bottom, Carolyn's Tucker and Mira, I do it for them too because I see so much of myself in Mira growing up, and I see so many other young women that have disabilities that are trying to find themselves as somebody with a disability, or and as a woman, growing up. And so I want to be able to set that example for Mira, so she can see that we're here just like everybody else, and we've got to work it the way we can work it and get through life. So.